Hello everybody, I'm John, this is JP Strategic Investments, and today we're going to talk about Patriot One Technologies CEO Peter Evans interviewing Walter Gunn, Director of Security at the Tachi Palace Casino and Resort. And before I jump into it here, I know I do have some viewers in Europe and some other countries, and I just want to say, I hope you guys are doing well. I know with everything that's been going on with Russia and Ukraine, especially how it's escalated lately. But, just want to say, I hope you guys are doing well and I wish you the best. So just wanted to get that out there. Now, I do want to jump into this because I think if you are a Patriot One investor and you didn't watch this interview, you missed a lot. And so let me just kind of jump right into it here. The first thing was Walter was describing actually an incident at one of the casinos where him and a couple of his managers were observing a security guard who was operating the new MSG lane, and the security guard wasn't really actually using the alerts, wasn't stopping people. They approached the security guard, reminded him, you got to do your job, you got to stop the people with the alerts. And I think he said within 5 minutes, they had caught 3 knives. That to me, really impressive. Well, one, pretty crazy about that many people carrying knives within that short of a time period. But also really impressive that the system is doing its job, it's doing its job well, and that it's catching all of those things, especially knives, right? That's one of the smaller things as opposed to a gun. So that to me, good sign right there. The next thing, and this one's definitely bigger, when he was asked, Peter asked Walter, why did you go with Patriot One? Why did you go with us versus all of the other options that you had? And his answer was, the main reason, ease of use. And to me, that is huge. That is probably just as big as the announcement to me of the Office of the Inspector General and all of that. Because what I would imagine the main reservation of a owner of a stadium, owner of a casino, etc., I would imagine the main reservation of most of these customers is having to go through the process of switching to a new technology, the learning curve that it's going to take to adjust to it, to adjust their security personnel. For him to say that the main reason he went with Patriot One and what he was impressed by the most was the ease of installation and the ease of use, that to me is very, very big for Patriot One. And I think it's going to be a huge selling point going forward because any of the casino owners or stadium owners or directors of security that were on that call probably really keyed in on that because they're like, okay, if this is another customer who's saying this is really easy to implement, set up, and whatnot, and that's probably one of their main concerns, that is a huge selling point to me. So I thought that honestly was probably one of the biggest things for Patriot One in the last month, and we've had a lot of big things, and I know that's just my opinion, but I think that is huge to hear from a customer that the main selling point for him and the main thing he was impressed by with the company was the ease of setup, the ease of use, how easy it is to implement the solution. So just my opinion on that. He also let slip while he was talking about that, I don't think this was planned or anything, that he was using, he said, oh yeah, it's easy to use, especially the Stadium 1.5 version that we have. So interesting to hear there is a specific Stadium 1.5 version. We'll have to maybe see if there's an announcement of exactly what that is or if that comes out later. So just a little tidbit there to keep in mind. And the last really impressive thing here, again, this was, in my opinion, a really big interview, bigger than probably what kind of the stock is pricing in here. They plan an expansion of 40,000 square feet of gaming floor, I believe, and a whole separate building that's going to be a multi-purpose, I think he said bingo, MMA, stuff like that. And he said that including all of the new expansions and other buildings and things like that, he said we want every entrance at those locations to be protected by a Patriot One MSG lane. That is a really big testament to his confidence and his impression of how well the technology works, how easy it is to use. And I think, honestly, Walter Gunn is selling this product for Peter Evans here. And I think, honestly, that's probably why he had him on, right? This is a really smart way to reach out to new customers. Sit down with a happy customer, right? And just ask them questions and let them talk about how great the technology is, right? Really smart on Peter's part, on the marketing team at Patriot One. And I think it worked really well. I honestly think a lot of the things that were said in here, especially the ease of use, him saying every entrance is going to be protected by Patriot One, even the employee entrances he also mentioned. That to me, I think is really huge for the company and for the stock going forward. I picked up some more shares when the stock was down 10-12% this morning. I mentioned it in my Discord server. This is, in my opinion, really good news for Patriot One. And as you can probably tell, pretty excited about what I heard in the interview. So that's my opinion. You guys can check out this case study. It kind of breaks down most of the main points from the interview, but I definitely recommend, once they hopefully have it on their YouTube channel, if you haven't watched it already, go take a look. Really impressive in my opinion. So let me know if you have any questions or comments, anything you think I missed, or other opinions. Leave those down in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and have a great day.